Remember when Goku first exploded into Super Saiyan against Frieza? That wasn't just a transformation. It sent an emotional tidal wave through fans worldwide, becoming a defining moment of raw fury and sheer determination. Moments like that, where a character snaps and unleashes everything they've been holding in, don't just entertain, they become legend. Today we're diving into those unforgettable times when anime characters crash out, when calm or cheerful heroes suddenly snap, and all that repressed rage or grief comes bursting out. Whether you're a longtime fan or just getting started, these are the moments that make anime so powerful. So buckle up and let's relive some of the wildest emotional meltdowns in anime history. Eren's Rampage. Kicking things off, we have Eren Yeager, a character whose journey from hopeful hero to ruthless anti-hero shocked fans worldwide. Early on, viewers rooted for Eren as he vowed vengeance against the Titans, witnessing his struggles and victories. But everything changed dramatically when he infiltrated Marley. Disguised as a wounded soldier, under the pretense of peace, Eren patiently waited beneath the stage, where Marley's leadership spoke. When the moment arrived, his transformation into the Attack Titan wasn't just anger. It was a meticulously planned declaration of war, fueled by years of accumulated pain, revenge, and an unyielding vision for the future. Buildings crumbled and panic spread, as Eren's towering figure emerged, embodying a ruthless resolve that left audiences in stunned silence. This wasn't the hero fans had known. It was a calculated crash-out that forever altered our view of Eren, sending chills through millions and redefining what it meant to embrace darkness and achieve one's goals. Tanjiro's Fury. Tanjiro is anime's sweetheart. He's a symbol of unwavering compassion and determined resilience. He tirelessly fights to protect his sister, Nezuko, and maintain his humanity even in a world filled with cruelty. But when faced with the fearsome duo, Yatoro and Daki, the Upper Moon 6 demons, Tanjiro's patience and calm reach their breaking point. Witnessing Nezuko severely wounded, his heart shatters, igniting a burning fury unlike anything fans had seen before. Tanjiro, consumed by rage and desperation, pushed beyond his physical limitations, wielding his blade with an intensity and precision driven purely by instinct. This battle isn't just visually breathtaking, it captures the profound emotional struggle within Tanjiro as he fights fiercely not only against his powerful enemies, but also against the overwhelming despair threatening to consume him. Viewers couldn't help but rewind repeatedly, captivated by the stunning animation and emotional depth, truly making this a crash-out moment for the ages. Aki's Devastation. Aki Hayakawa is known among fans for his stoicism, meticulous discipline, and unwavering commitment to duty. But beneath that composed exterior lies profound emotional vulnerability. Rooted in the tragic loss of his family, this deeply hidden pain resurfaced brutally when Katana Man mercilessly cuts down his comrades, triggering memories of past grief. At that moment, Aki's controlled demeanor completely fractures, replaced by raw desperation and anguish. Summoning his cursed sword, he sacrifices portions of his life with each powerful strike, a chilling trade-off that adds devastating weight to his vengeance. Fans watch breathlessly as Aki's disciplined restraint transformed into reckless fury, a haunting portrayal of a man pushed to the brink, consumed entirely by grief-fueled rage, and desperate to hold on to his slipping sanity. Mob's Breakdown. Mob, the gentle, soft-spoken psychic teenager, meticulously lives his life holding back immense psychic powers, keeping his emotions carefully controlled to prevent catastrophe. His identity is deeply rooted in this self-imposed restraint, as he desperately tries to lead a normal, peaceful existence despite his extraordinary abilities. However, when he arrives home to see flames engulf his family's residence, something dark and overwhelming breaks free inside him. Believing his family has been harmed, Mob's emotional dam shatters entirely, unleashing an unstoppable psychic storm. The air crackles with raw power as buildings shake and reality itself seems to bend around his unchecked rage. This isn't just Mob losing control, it's a heartbreaking, terrifying eruption of pain, loss, and suppressed emotion finally boiling over. Fans watched, breathlessly glued to their screens, as the gentle boy they knew turned into a force of devastating emotional chaos, symbolizing vividly the peril of burying one's feelings too deeply. Maki's Rampage. Maki Zinin has always been a standout, lacking cursed energy but overflowing with sheer willpower. She spent her life battling prejudice and scorn from her own clan. Her strength comes not only from her exceptional combat skills, but also the emotional scars left by years of rejection and abuse. Everything boils over when the ZAnime clan deems her expendable, betraying her in the most violent way possible. That's when Maki snaps, and what follows is nothing short of carnage. Fueled by vengeance, grief, and long-suppressed fury, she cuts through her clan with ruthless precision. Each strike is a message, a reclamation of her worth, and a rejection of the system that tried to break her. The fight choreography is sharp and visceral, but it's the emotional weight, the betrayal, the pain, the righteousness that makes this rampage unforgettable. By the time the dust settles, Maki has not only avenged her sister's death, but redefined her legacy. Viewers watched in awe as she shattered her past with every blow, claiming her place as one of the show's most compelling figures. Bakugo snaps. Katsuki Bakugo is known for his hot-headedness, always leading with aggression and bluster. But in the middle of the chaotic battle against Shigaraki, a villain with overwhelming destructive power, Bakugo reveals a new side of himself. As his classmates and close friends face imminent death, Bakugo sees the battlefield not as a place for ego, but for sacrifice. With Shigaraki closing in on Deku, Bakugo acts on instinct, not out of pride but out of raw, selfless urgency. He hurls himself into the line of fire, taking a near-fatal blow to protect the very friend he once viewed as a rival. This isn't just Bakugo being explosive, this is Bakugo being heroic, emotional, and deeply human. It's a crash-out moment defined by growth and vulnerability, transforming him from the loudmouth tough guy into someone capable of profound sacrifice. Fans around the world watched in shock and admiration as the pivotal scene revealed the heart beneath the explosions. Your Forger's moment. Your Forger, the graceful and awkward mother figure by day and assassin by night, usually charms audiences with her comedic clumsiness and hidden strength. But when she senses her daughter Anya might be in danger during a school admissions interview, a completely different side of her takes over. The tension is palpable, as Anya innocently remarks on the danger she's faced, prompting Yor's instincts to flare. Though she maintains composure on the surface, internally, Yor is calculating every possible threat in the room. When the situation escalates and a smug interviewer begins to belittle and emotionally distress Anya, Yor can no longer hold back her fury. With one swift, deliberate motion, she shatters the table with a single strike, leaving the room stunned. The explosion of power is brief, but its message is clear. Mess with her family and you'll face a wrath that not even the secret police would want to provoke. Yor's crash-out moment is more than just a display of strength. It's a fiery flash of maternal instinct, protective love, and righteous anger, cloaked in elegance and precision. Fans were left in awe of the seamless blend of brutality and grace, and it marked one of the first times Yor's full potential was truly felt. Shigaraki's awakening. The entire journey of Tomura Shigaraki is a deep descent into madness, molded by abandonment, trauma, and manipulation. Once a frightened child with uncontrollable power, Shigaraki is gradually reshaped into a symbol of destruction by All For One, who nurtures his hatred and weaponizes his pain. When Shigaraki undergoes an experimental transformation to unlock the full potential of his decay quirk, memories from his traumatic childhood surge back in a brutal wave. The abuse, the death of his family, the isolation, everything returns, not to haunt him but to fuel him. And then it happens. His quirk evolves and so does he. The newfound command over his disintegration ability, Shigaraki unleashes it across the city. Streets vanish, buildings collapse, and innocent lives are erased in seconds. It's not just power, it's a horrifying spectacle of emotional carnage. Viewers watched both horrified and mesmerized, as Shigaraki stood amid the ruins, grinning with gleeful satisfaction of a man who has fully embraced the monster within. His crash-out moment is not just a villain's rise, it's the birth of a nightmare, and it marked one of the darkest, most chilling transformations in the My Hero Academia universe. Thorfinn's outburst. Thorfinn's entire arc is forged in the crucible of vengeance. From the moment he witnessed his father's death, Thor's at the hand of the cunning mercenary Askeladd. He dedicates his life to revenge. He follows Askeladd, fighting in battles and surviving harsh winters, all while harboring a burning desire for a one-on-one duel that would bring him closure. But when the final opportunity is cruelly snatched away, when Askeladd is killed by someone else before Thorfinn can fulfill his long-anticipated revenge, Thorfinn crashes out in a storm of unfiltered anguish. It's a breakdown years in the making. The foundation of his identity crumbles in an instant. He charges forward in a blind rage, screaming as if every suppressed emotion is erupting at once. His fists fly, not toward his target, but at the injustice of it all, the futility of his life's purpose. The other warriors watch in silence as the boy who seemed cold and hardened finally breaks. The winter winds howl around him, echoing his grief. This moment, quiet in action yet deafening in emotion, stripped Thorfinn bare and exposed the raw, scarred child behind the hardened warrior. Fans felt the full weight of his sorrow, and for the first time they saw Thorfinn wasn't just a weapon of vengeance. He was a boy lost in a sea of rage and regret. Denji's breakdown. Denji's life has never been easy. Born into poverty, forced into debt by his father, and barely surviving with chainsaw dog companion Pochita. But through all the bloodshed and betrayal, he clings to a dream of living a normal life, eating good food, sleeping in a warm bed, and finding someone who truly cares for him. As part of the public safety division, Denji slowly begins to experience slivers of that dream. He forms bonds, however fragile, with fellow devil hunters like Himino and Aki, connections that become lifelines in his otherwise chaotic world. But there, that fragile world is shattered. Ambushed by the ruthless Katana Man and his allies, Denji watches helplessly as his comrades are slaughtered. Himino's tragic sacrifice in particular hits him hard. The grief doesn't just wash over him, it consumes him. In the aftermath, Denji crashes out in a way only he can, brutally, chaotically, and without mercy. With Pochita's power struggle surging through him, he transforms into Chainsaw Man and unleashes a rampage of devastating violence. This isn't just another devil fight. This is Denji teetering on the edge between his fading humanity and the monstrous instincts boiling beneath the surface. Blood sprays, metal screeches, and Denji fights not for glory, but to make sense of his heartbreak. The brutal massacre is cathartic, tragic, and symbolic of everything Denji has been bottling up. It's a terrifying dance between survival and surrender, and fans couldn't look away. In this moment, Denji isn't just a devil hunter, he's a broken soul caught in the storm of his own pain. And that's it for today. Keep your eyes peeled for the next epic crash out. It could be right around the corner, ready to leave you breathless and hitting replay all over again. If you love this breakdown of anime's most powerful moments, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Got a favorite crash out we missed? Drop it in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you.